I had the mic off for a moment. And before I do anything else, I'm going to make sure that the volume is a little more reasonable. And also make sure that in playback it's a little bit better too. So I'll have master volume at 60%. I might have to move the Giga chair. Hold up. Okay, so what 70V emote should I showcase then? Wait, which one is this? No, that's global. I want to look at custom. Not that one. I should get the map. Which one should I... Nope, haven't done too much of that. I mean, I've got all these ready to go, and, well... never mind about that. Let's just finally head over here. So, I crafted a dark plate. So we would have a little bit more... That was one of the things I did off stream. Got a bunch of ore from the mines. Double check that everything was up here and completely fine. It's more of an extension. If you link your Twitch account with the services Better TTV, theminecraftace Z or 7TV, you'll be able to use the custom emotes, but I'm not sure if it's going to work on mobile. So last time we did this, well, we had a sad farewell to a horse, and we went back here. Pretty certain we found a cemetery over in that distance. Alright, let me show a better TTV. Kirby Dance. Kirby Dance. Gotta have that one. Alright. Now then, let's finally showcase this again, because I got so much iron, which needs to be drained. But what we can do is not use those tool rods. I made an extra obsidian wide guard and a binding for this reason. And if we... not the hand guard. There was a little bit of alumite right here. Will it work if I do that custom? I think you have to have the extension enabled on browser. I think it might work on Android. I'm not 100% certain. I'm pretty certain you have to have that extension enabled if you want to have them shown. Oh, I know exactly what I... I put up another fence over here to add a second crop, but I might have forgotten to get that crop. I know, but I haven't exactly figured out their spawn rate yet. They're everywhere, and as far as I'm aware, they're quite abundant. It's so much aluminum ore, I kind of want to do something with it. It happens to be over 100. Oh wait. I want to make what I wanted to make first. See if the handle, the tool rod matters that much. So if I do this... make this. 2 rod does not matter that much. Let's see. Yeah, the broadsword's here. I'm still not exactly sure which mod is the one that does fireworks, because I know that's not vanilla. It has so much iron, I kind of want to do something with the gravel. What else is there? Tin? Definitely gonna have to do something with tin. That's tin. Didn't we get silver ore in a previous stream? Yeah, lead and silver ore is at 64 each. I wonder how this is gonna work. This little peninsula here probably isn't gonna be too much when it comes to expanding this village. But I can drain up to 45 iron at once. If only light arrows were in the game. I almost wanted to do Ocarina of Time randomizer, but the stream took too long to prepare, so I didn't have enough time to do that. But I'll make sure Wednesday, it does say Twilight Princess, but I'm gonna change that to Ocarina of Time randomizer. I know exactly that game has light arrows, and I know exactly which enemy would get the light arrow treatment. Specifically Stealthos. Now, got some gear upgraded. This armor's definitely not gonna work. Especially if it means that this episode will be a Nether-related one, too. I say it in episodes, and I keep forgetting it's streams. If this stream ends up being a Nether-related one, that would be interesting. Have a bucket of water, have a diamond pickaxe ready to go. I don't want to use the lava pool up there. I do remember there was one part of the mine that led to a lava pit. Put so much away and I still have a stack of cobblestone and gravel. I think the lava pit is in front, is straight. Good to know I found a slime chunk by mistake. Now to punch every single one of them. But if you're wondering why there's diamonds over there, I'm saving them for when I have a pickaxe of fortune. So I will get those soon enough, but I'm waiting until I have a fortune pickaxe for that. Did I seriously not find a lava pit close by? No, I definitely did. It's all the way at the end of the mine. Okay, that's just a modded mob. In fact, 2 modded mobs next to each other. Now then. Right, I completely forgot this was exposed with ore. Should probably not use that until I'm ready to go. Right. It's the sound alert. I should remember it's the sound alert. Alright then, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can use sound alerts on the thing here. Okay, probably not as... Oh, no, I can definitely do this. I don't care about that. I want to see what I can use. What I can. I think that's probably going to be the one that's going to be removed next stream. I know it's a decent one, but... Yep. Couldn't resist. Oh, please tell me that's not redstone. Of course it is. I hope this doesn't fall into a pit of lava. Am I just gonna find ore after ore? My favorite... It's a lot tougher to have my absolute favorite mod, but... if I had to go with one that's just that great of a mod... I'm not exactly sure if the one I'm about to talk about is my absolute favorite, but it is definitely up there. That's a lot of ore. I know one thing's for certain, it's definitely not one of those types of mods that just... Well, it's not the types of mods that... Pretty certain I have that resource pack too. No, it's not on. Well, it's not. Biomes O Plenty is a good one, but it's not my favorite of them all. It's not my favorite mod when it comes to biomes, though. And it's not Twilight Forest either. I almost said Twilight Princess, but... Alright, let's get some obsidian. Nether ores is a pretty decent one when it comes to giving the nether more than just barren wasteland. Biomes O Plenty does that too. It's barely... I think it barely made it to my top 10 when it comes to favorite mods. The weather mod definitely is a top 5 for me. Like localized storms, weather, and tornadoes. There's an older version of the mod that's for 1.6 and below. It's not my all-time favorite, but it's definitely up there. Vein Miner's like a top 10 for me. It's not top, but it's a nifty quality of life mod. Oh, let me get out of sound alerts. Love terraforming in Minecraft. I love that too. Tinker's Construct is definitely a top 5 for me when it comes to mods. The enjoyability is probably one of the more important aspects of them. I would have enjoyed Tropicraft, but I've had numerous problems with 1.7. Don't need to... Oh, I think I know exactly what I want to do. I'll replace Crab Rave with Minecraft cave noises. I'm going to be regretting everything that I do. Enjoyability is one thing, but it's not just the enjoyability, the experience of playing... Oh, found the lava. At 12, but I want to get 2 more just for... A couple of other mods that pretty decent that I've definitely see. I knew exactly what you were doing. I think that alert is a little too loud, and I'm not sure if I can adjust it. And even then, nothing's too dark. Ah, didn't realize there was ore up here. Not every single ore is vein mineable, as I found out using Vein Miner in 1.6. I should probably...
What the fuck is a Sonic?
Not sure if I should keep that one. I might remove that one. I'll check to see what other ones I have here. I've got I'm a Ghost Now, boo. What about this one? That one's one of the dumbest ones I put on, and I'm keeping it. Right, is it far enough away that I have to place a torch? Of course.
I'm a ghost now! Boo!
Actually, I'm not sure if it's possible to do this, but I think I might be able to go to Sound Alert's website. Open the dashboard. Please tell me. Yep. Gonna do this first. I don't care about the email stuff. I want to see all the stuff I have here. Library. Nope. This website. I'm not looking for that. Okay, it's my alerts. If it could load, that would be nice. Let's see, my uploads, I do not have an up. Oh, the I'm a Ghost Now boo is the one I had. Alright. What settings? Nope. Where is... Why is this such an annoyance to go around? Gonna see if I can reload this. It's not a Twitch issue, it's a Sound Alerts issue. Is it under account settings? No, it's not. It just took too long to... Come on. I know exactly I had everything. Sound Alerts is on Blue Sky. I'm not looking for that. I'm certain if anybody that was watching from YouTube saw this. Yeah, I want to find this. I think I might have to find my media list. Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. Wait. Please tell me that one's still there. Tell me that one's still there, please. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Yep, that was the one I was looking for. Right, so, yeah. This one I'm going to... Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I think I want to have at least 70% for the creeper one. The rip one definitely needs to be reduced. Some of these I'm more concerned for copyright reasons, and I think getting rid of... That's how I'm feeling right now. And it's more concerning about... Actually, this one I reduced to about 20%. Wait, where is the other one I was trying to... This was the one I was looking for. This one was too loud. Reduce that to 50%. Act Clear also needs to be reduced to 50%. I know exactly that this wasn't what I was looking for. Where is Crabgrave? I need to remove that one. Unless I already have. No, I have not removed it. Alright, where exactly is... I'm just gonna say this site is annoying to go through. Actually, to make sure that I did get the test alert sound reduced, I'm gonna play Chaos. No, not that one. Sonic Stage Clear. Nope, that one's still too loud. Seriously, where did Crabgrave go? Unless... Unless I look at the global alert. It must be under global alerts. Sorry, Crabgrave. I'm gonna have to remove you for... It just doesn't make sense. That one should be gone.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Yeah, it looks like Crabgrave is removed. Watch out, you're gonna crash. Ah! And this is exactly what I have to deal with. Alright, so... See if this is working too. This command is for testing purposes and should only be used if this text shows up. If so, then it works. If not, then why is it typed? Good to know the commands still work. Oh, I can look at the global volume. Which means... Yes. Reduce these to 50% on the global volume. And as for this one, is there a way to disable it without removing? I don't think so. But it will be reduced significantly. And as for Creeper, it's going to be reduced to about 50% to, better match everything. I know spending about 5 to 10 minutes here isn't exactly what I wanted, but this one is definitely going to about 10%. So what we played was Sonic Stage Clear. Let's see if Act Clear. Preview it. Yeah, both of them are a lot more tolerable. Now then, time to find one to replace Cave. Sure. Sure. Maybe this would be here. Annoyances later, and of course, I have a reason to not keep one sound. Actually, is sound alerts actually showing up? Yep, it is actually showing up on the bottom right. I wasn't exactly sure if it was, but at least it is now. Now then, see if I can't adjust the time for each one. Global alert settings, is there a time delay I can look at? Of course not. Well, I don't want to deal with the rest of that, so let's just make sure that I'll close that out. Close this out too. Make sure everything's still working. Which it should be. Otherwise, why would the stream be up? Yep. Oh yeah, I kept one cave blocked off for reasons. Alright then, let's finally not waste any more time. We're here to finally upgrade some gear. And without this lapis, and of course what we're going to make, and another thing that requires going to the nether. This might make the portal fail to spawn in a specific spot, and if that ends up happening, we're gonna have problems. If only it was easy. Modded especially is more difficult. And I'm trying to face the difficulty of hoping that the coordinates aren't going to screw up with the portal. Because if it does, I might have to set the portal over where that taiga biome is. It turns out that there is a bug with how the portal works. Specifically when it comes... Did not notice the Emerald Island. It's a slime island, but... You could say it could be considered an Emerald Island. In the eyes of a villager, to be exact. Now then. So I'm gonna make that table. And I could always go to a sea platform. But achievements. But we have achievements to accomplish.
Do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step. And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step. And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.
Yeah, if only there was a way to... Let's see, enable customization. Alright then. That one should be reduced. I don't know if that one's going to be nearly as much of a problem as Crab Rave, but finding stuff that isn't going to trigger the copyright system might be a little bit more difficult. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. It won't be completely out, but... But I think I might temporarily remove that one until I can figure out a solution, so... Isn't there a way to set it as a favorite? Why is it never as straightforward? It's never as straightforward. Yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna... Oh, edit media. That might be interesting. Copy the link to sound. Let's see if that does anything. I know exactly which one is the one that I put in. I think the best I can do is just set it to 10% for now. I think that sound might actually be no longer available to get on this. I should not be dealing with the paranoid terms of service. But the sound alerts probably should not be abused either. Hopefully there's enough space to put this gold ore. Oh right, I want to deal with the tin ore. Alright. I hope I don't have copper in here. So, where's the death messages that happened for this? Okay, I guess the ones that use the smeltery did not actually show up. Should probably put these. I don't think there's enough room in those chests, so I'm gonna have to put these over here for now. I know one thing's for certain. We're gonna need a lot more. Coal generator. Where is the rest? Oh wait. Need plenty of aluminum, so... That also means we're gonna have a lot of sheep. That's gonna be a problem very fast if we can't get any. And I don't exactly know how to build a horse stable, or at least one that would be fitting to a village. Yep, there's one that decided to die in the smeltery. But wait, I should not panic here. I know exactly why I did this in the first place. It was to make sure to have a path. Stone bricks, but I need pressure plates. Can I actually do something with these? I can't even put them in the... That's a villager for you. Making mistakes is pretty normal. It's going to be a problem very fast if we don't get these fences up. You know what? I'm not making normal fences. I'm making these cobblestone walls. And then I'm using smooth stone slabs. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright? It was a red Kirby as well. So then, let's build that path. And hopefully that path does not have too many casualties. I gotta have a chance to get these cows. Come on, alright. Oh, why does it have to be iron? At least it's one. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. These are going to be annoying, so the clovers have to go. And I don't even have close to enough. I have to make 64, then so be it. One's for sheep, one's for cows. Now then, this whole entire thing will hopefully be solved. After placing all these torches down. Placing torches here and here. There should be enough for a torch. Perfect, one of the cows is already in. Do this. That solves that issue. The other issue is trying to get some sheep. I'm luring some of these cows over. Wasn't for the fact that I'm a villager. This probably wouldn't work out. And I know I already have wheat over here. Right here. Now then, did the cow that had a pretty cool pet actually survive? Gotta be careful not to get too many of these kirtles. But I know how exactly to do it. Alright, those ones are gone. That means all these curtains everywhere. I know another situation that I can solve. The well. These things are so dumb they can't even traverse a well properly. I just have to deal with the cows. Hopefully this cows are... Yep, they're a lot smarter than the ones in 1.8. Come here, cow. I don't have enough time. Alright. I hope it does too. I just wish there was a forge version, because I think replay might be fabricated. Unless there's a version for forge. I got the cows saved. The one with the hat, unless I stored it somewhere else. Of course, it might have been easy to get cows, but everything else is going to require a little sailing. Luckily, I can check here to see which ones are cows. That one. And the sheep don't have. I've got a bunch of horses, so I'm gonna go over that I can. This is why I captured you, because a wither skeleton skull for only 30 emeralds? What a deal. A deal especially trying to find wither skeleton skulls with Fortune 3. I'm gonna release the other 2 cows into the pen. And then we have to go on a voyage to get some sheep. I think one of the cows I captured had a hat. Yeah, it was this one. Why have that hat already? Definitely not. I think I'll go with the T-Rex for now. Now, 6 of you are gonna have to breathe. Let the era of the Great Voyage begin. The Great Voyage to find some sheep. That's one iron ore. Get that sand put away. Block of iron, definitely put away. You know the problems we have of not having enough storage? We're about to upgrade this chest again. But this time, we have more storage. And a mistake. Is everything else just horses and those broomstones? And a chicken? We need more. need more. Now we'll have enough for sheep. Don't unlock on the jungle, though. Let's see. Purple guy. We just need... I don't want to use waypoints. We need red flowers. And we need ender pearls too. We do have enough. Alright, so we can make 2. That's good. I also use that for fuel efficiency if I wanted, but that's not what we're going for. Make traveler's wings. Why exactly? I have no idea. Anything is needed to do this. About time to make some bone meal. Double check I don't have anything to... Alright then. This is why we grabbed this one. The rose bush we needed only 2. For the stones we need obsidian. And stone bricks. It'll be worth getting obsidian another time. Especially since world spawn is across the ocean. With the shiny ingots. I want to use that copper for something else. Now, do we have everything needed to make this? Got 2 warp stones. Good thing I make these and those are 3. There's 1 waystone and another. The most important part about these waystones. Enter the waystone name. What else to say than nice village? We already have... Good to know nice village is finally activated. Another journey to world spawn. Because I think there might have been some sheep over there. Failed spawn. The cemetery is right over due north, but we're going southwest. And yeah, maybe this might fit for some ocean-themed music. Except that journey's gonna wait until the sun is actually not setting on us. Now then, we wait for the sun to go down. I shall hydrate. Alright, that hits the spot. Good to always have some water alongside something else. Don't worry, villager friends. I'll be back with an exotic species that's not in our area. I want to take care of that treasure dungeon over there too while we're at it. Should have put the weed away, but that's not going to be a problem. I do not need to knock my water on the floor again. One of these days we will go up to that sky village. How many sky villages are there on the map? Let's see. There's these two, there's a third one here. Nothing down there. This one that I spawned looking for a specific biome and failed to find. And all the loot that we could potentially get up there. But can't because we don't have anything that can take off to the sky. And I know it would be cooler to take the other boat, but I think it's actually slower than the white hole. The Hoy is the coolest looking boat, but I think it's slower. Let us reach. Oh, I did not see the other. I did not see you there. I'm sorry if I haven't seen either Finn, but the Kirby sounds were from, well, Kirby and Friends, a mod that I have. That I actually might upload. I know it's not exactly right to re-upload a mod, but for Kirby and Friends' sake, if I upload it as an archive, it'll be uploaded, that's for sure. But it'll be uploaded so it does not become lost media. There's a lot of mods that just end up becoming lost media due to a couple things. I'm not specifying which specific. I'm not specifying the exact program and website that was used for monetization. So... making a return scroll though. So we got 2 waystones that are activated. We're here to collect some sheep. And we won't leave until we do. Good start. We need white, though. Right. I'm not sure which color you are, but I definitely sheared you last time. Definitely brown. I hope I collect a white sheep, because I kind of want to collect 3 of them. Keep these ones for another time. Alright then, let's see. All chickens over there. I really don't want to wait to find out what these ones are going to be. So let's just capture this one. Finally look at the for later thing. Figure out what its deal is. All the death guaranteed. Take the copper gravel right over here. One of the more important ores. If I was better positioned, or if I had the boomstand a little bit better position, I might be able to glance over at YouTube chat. Nothing. Turns out that I need to find the entrance. What better way to find the entrance than to find... Okay, it's right over here. Does it say anything about discovering a dungeon? Gonna be an interesting trip. Let's presume that's the only way we should go. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm a lot more confident because we have Kirby's around. No doubt, that is definitely where we need to go. Is that an iron-bound chest? Dang, it's not. Dang, I was hoping to find an iron-bound. Well, we get 16 gold ingots out of this. And some lovely books. The one in the practice world's far more guarded. Had far less. Now we must make our way out. Which in this case isn't a big issue. But I kind of wish it was more than just a locked wooden chest. Right on time, too. Any of those become problems, and I think I know one of them definitely will. It's the fact that that witch spawns so close to the surface. This one's more specifically, I'll use this opportunity to have a short break, alright? While I research one specific mod, so be back in a moment. Alright, now that I've returned, let's see, yeah, the mic's still on. Actually, I want to do that. Yeah, with this being a lot quieter, it actually works a lot better. But I'm seeing if there's anything about waste stones in the controls. That's Galactic Craft, not... Gameplay. Drop weapons, dynamic lights, toggle, quest log. Anything about... Straight flipped. I'm seeing nothing for waste stones. Oh well. I guess not everything... I guess I can't understand everything. After all, we did get our sheep, so that's pretty important. Let's gather them down here. Danger. This is a dangerous little thing. And to sail all the way over there again, That's gonna be annoying. I wish I could gather the pigs, but can't do that at the moment. Is there anything I can do with this? Unless I need a warp stone or return scroll. I'll figure out waste stones after the stream is over, so let's just enjoy the time we have. Besides, I kind of like sailing in this boat. We've pretty much explored this entirety of the ocean here. Turns out the landmasses are all connected together. It's kind of like a Great Lake or something like that. But if it is supposed to be a Great Lake, then what could it be called? Trying to think, what could I put here? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put that. It's the whole message there for, yeah, the YouTube icons there too, so there's that. Can't read your messages, sorry. Hard to see them. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Alright then, let's just enjoy the breeze, and it's about time that we get a bunch of sheep. I just hope that we gather several white ones. To be honest, I kind of want to add my own music here. Once the soundtrack is fully ready to go. The Journey to the Homestead. Yep, kind of like this ocean's kind of like the Great Lakes. With a couple smaller islands in between. Gotta explore around later on. But home village, here we come. And indeed, we will finally make it back. And it's just complete silence. But yeah, utilizing a glitch that happens with this boat. There is one type of dungeon that I have not seen yet. Actually, we might have Where's the one with a bunch of unusual lights? That's a reef. This type of dungeon is easiest to spot in the ocean. And have we seen anything like that? I think there might be one, but it's not close by. Home sweet home, we are almost there. There's always one that has too much background noise. Okay, so yeah, that still works. It's just that sailing in this boat. Oh, I definitely want to bring the Hoy out for a journey. Supply journey, to be specific. I think up to 4. I still left a cow over here. There's that. Oh, yep. The Kirby's pathfinding doesn't matter if it can't swim. I think I'm starting to understand everybody else's experiences about the noises here. I hope that's a little bit more tolerable, because that is friendly creatures. Hopefully. And the good thing about forgetting that I have leads, please tell me the one I brought was not a gray sheep. Okay, good. Still this one, too. I brought 2 brown sheep by mistake. I knew something was weird. This well definitely needs to be upgraded. Upgrading this from a basic looking sad thing to a more experienced advanced well. That neutral mobs too. I think I am starting to understand what everybody's situations are about. We can use half the gold that we got to turn this into another gold chest. And yar, we have another locked wooden chest. From who knows where it came from. And it's just like every other wooden chest that's locked. Got all these gravestones. I might actually make a little graveyard section. You know what? That's what I'll do. Not this stream, but in a future stream, we'll make a graveyard. But I did mention Buildcraft. We still need to do something with Buildcraft. And we've got plenty of iron gears. So let's make 10. Or more specifically, 9. And in this case, make some gold gears too. I'll make 8 of these, because... Why should I make 8? There's our little boat that we started with in the very first stream. All these streams here will be available on both my YouTube channel as well as Odyssey. Well, when I actually edit them and upload them to Odyssey. They'll be the full, mostly uncut, the things that will be cut out. Alright, as soon as we get around somewhere else. The things that will be cut are going to be the things that I kind of deem not worthy of being seen. Like the little... What I'm trying to say is, like the Be Right Back stuff that I've done, that's the type of stuff that's not going to be seen. Oh, and I will have Wind Waker Randomizer. The streams archived as well. The thing that's preventing me from saving everything in the future is the lack of storage. This is where these are going. Oh, this is going to be terrible. I know I do these streams for fun. But I do want to reach the minimum follower goal needed, so... If I just stick to one category, it's gonna take forever. And I know customizing the About section of the channel would help a lot. I'll double check that there hasn't been any bots. Yeah, there's that, there's this too. Of course, there might be a little bit of stuff to notice. Yeah, it looks a little better. The resolution, while it is still 720, it's at least a consistent 60. I'm hoping one day I will get this resolution taken care of. And of course, there's random Kirby's everywhere. sheep have got to be done growing, right? I'll remember next time to only breed the white sheep. We need the white ones especially. I think there's something else I can do in the not video settings. There's nothing about that. There was something that required diamond gears to make. The zone planner is one of them, the quarry is one of them. The builder is needed. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough choice. And even tougher because we don't even have. At the very least, we don't have anything to worry about over there. This will be even tougher because we don't have significant materials. And this makes it even worse. And I'll keep myself silent for now. No, I do not have any remorse for doing that. But I do have to upgrade another one of these chests. Oh, I can make another one. I think I can do something about this. And in a future stream, we will upgrade this house. Or more specifically, build another one out there that's even bigger. Bigger and hopefully better. Turn turned out we got all that gold just so we can upgrade another chest. Oh, I thought this was the one that I had. Got 10 right there. So, how much do we need? I need 3 of these. Turn it into... some more bronze. You know, I just remembered something about putting aluminum in here one time. And forgot I had obsidian. So I have no obsidian. But I have... But I have alumite, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Actually, the next tool I want to make requires these two. The tool rod, I honestly don't care what it's made of. Yep, I'll make the tool rod out of bronze. All the new stuff that's come out. Not just hardware, but also like the annoyances of having a new TV just every single time. And paying way too much just to find out that you still have telemetry on the device that you paid for. It's quite an annoyance, and I will talk about a specific TV that I have that, honestly, I still have no regrets using this TV. Now then, not the hatchet, the mattock. Here we go. The mattock. Got reinforced 2 on this one. Especially since I use bronze. Even though that's cool, I still need bronze for another thing. another tool rod, and to make a normal shovel. Because even though it's pretty decent, it won't help us with the ore. However, we can upgrade the tool station if we use the crafter right here, or just anything that we can use as a crafting table, and 4 blocks of your choice that's compatible with Tinker's Construct, we can make a tool forge. And now you're seeing the tier 2 tools. And a scythe. This is the one I want to make. The downside is we have so many... Right, I don't have jungle. The downside is we don't have anything needed for the stencil table. Which is where these blank patterns come in. As you can see, this feels a lot more similar to my Revisiting Nostalgic Minecraft Mods series, which is similar to this but is separate. Tough rod. Tough binding. We don't have a scythe head. Definitely need a hammerhead. Excavator is very important here. Broad axe, even though we don't need it, I'd still use it. And the large blade. All of those just to make this possible. Crossbow. The fletchling pattern, I kind of want to make that, and the arrowhead pattern too. Yeah, this is the bowline pattern that we want to make too. Shuriken, nah. I'll make the crossbow stuff. And the bowstring, because why not? And we have this already in the pattern chest. We have all these other patterns here. Tool rod, the binding, pickaxe head, shovel, axe, the scythe right here. Why do we need this wood? Ah, that's the fun part. We need so much. The large plates, the excavator head. And the hammerhead and the large blade all require 8 of a material each. The tough binding and the tough rod require 3. However, these two are very important to make. We got the crossbow. I think what we need right now is those ones. And you see why having a larger smeltery is pretty important. Building a 7x7 probably isn't what everybody's thinking of. But putting these in casts, because yes, these wooden tools all need casts. And of course the excavator head. Now you know exactly why we needed all of this. And why we needed so much bronze. We need to not only make the tough rod, but we also need the hammer and 2 large plates. I'm making 2 for another weapon, which requires another large plate. Gotta be respectful for the amount of bronze that we have, because using too much bronze won't give us enough. I'm not gonna make a blade as much as I want to. I want to make an excavator head. I think we need to also make... I think we also need to make another thing, and I think it also requires tough rods. Well, we need to make our... Is it aluminum? That's the knapsack. The knapsack. Oh, it's iron. We don't need that one. We just need some iron tough rods. And yeah, and an aluminum brass ingot. This is the importance of having... Oh, it's the ingot cast. I thought I got the wrong one. Is there anything else we need aluminum brass ingots for? Surprisingly, yeah, there is. And also make a clock with them, too. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of that requires all of these materials, but we'll make ourselves multiple tools. We did get that block chest, so we have 5 leather from that. Plus the 11 here, so we have more than enough leather. We can make the knapsack. And then put it over here, and then we'll have an extra inventory slot. I know all of this is confusing, but hear me out. This is 1.7, so it might not work on your version that you're playing. Now we have an extra inventory slot. This will be the start of something else. But first... Of course... There's our first tier 2. This is why we also needed the excavator head. We don't have much, but you see these? I'm about to show you if there is a grassy part. Come on, where is the grass? That these seeds can be planted. I've got emerald mods, so yeah, these seeds can definitely be planted. And in due time, they will grow into full emeralds. I'm not going to be a complete fool and wait for these. Plus, we don't have that many. This badly needs a proper dock. So we've got improved gear, that's for sure. I'd say we have about 30 minutes left, so Buildcraft definitely would have been a lot nicer. Yikes, we're gonna be out of diamonds soon enough. But it's worth it. We're making a quarry, everyone. And you might be asking, what exactly is a quarry? Well, think of this thing, the mining well. Except it's a much bigger radius. Right, I completely goofed up the locations. There's another thing we can also make. Remember the lapis that we got? Take these and oh. What was... Is it actually lapis? We need redstone torches first. First off, we need redstone torches. If we take these and put lapis on top, we can have landmarks. And you know that excavator that we got? It's about to make our lives much easier. Because now instead of painstakingly going through each block of dirt, one time, Kirby's just like to hang out with each other, we can make a 3x3. We can excavate a 3x3 path instead of just having a 1x3. Even better? Oh, got rid of the... If we clear out a path of this water, Yeah, of course we have seeds, but we're about to see. That building a path will no longer be a problem. I hope this is aligned with the 3x3. We're not quite there. 20. It's not going to be perfect, but it's as close as we're going to get. Alright, I honestly have lost track. Enderman, what are you doing here? Yeah, I did get it right. I just wanted to double check. The annoying thing about having seeds is having to pick them up and then throw them in a different spot. Now then. See, I'm not a complete fan of cave noises, but if you place the quarry down like this, it'll have a default size. As you can see, we need to build something to store everything that we collect. But we also need something else. Without having anything to transport everything over to. Without the ability to transport whatever that collects, we can't exactly do much with it. So that's why we're going to build another thing to help with that. Really need to put all those away. And where do I keep getting a single arrow from? Of course, the excavator has helped us quite a lot. Okay, I think it's the alumite that has reinforced 2. I wish we had enough for one of these 2, but It's pretty annoying to get everything with aluminite, so... The dark steel that we have, blocks of iron. Putting the sand away, we don't need it. I believe what we can make are transportation pipes. And the one that I want to make are sandstone pipes. Oh. Only connects to other pipes, so cannot do anything. Okay, never mind. The sandstone pipes are not going to happen. What about the regular stone? How... Yeah, medium drag. What about cobblestone? Yes. This is gonna be an issue real fast. Not turning those into buttons. As you know, we can make transport pipes like this. Unfortunately, we don't really have much to do at the moment. We could... No, I don't have the materials for that. Oh, and don't forget, those transport pipes... We still need something else. That's where these That's where these come in. You know the gears that we have, and I forgot to grab the wooden ones? Well, we can use those gears for something else besides. Besides the obvious of making other things. The other thing that's required is for us to use some wood. And cobblestone. Because this is going to require lots of iron and lots of redstone. We require pistons for this. And glass, for some reason. You see what I see? We need a way to power. To power them. And you know how it is with redstone power. Well then, we need engines. And to make said engines, we need pistons, along with the gears and the material that's needed. I'm turning these on to sticks. Alright then. It's no good if we don't have enough to make... To make what we need. We gotta wait for this glass to smelt, of course. In fact, we need lots of sand, so having this desert over here definitely helps. And I'm gonna place another waste stone over here, because, you know, the journey to get from world spawn to this. You see that Z coordinate? I'd say that's a little too far. I have an iron door for some reason. Oh, right. I took the iron door from that treasure dungeon. Now we can make what we need. We need to put gears down here, glass here, pistons here. And what we have are redstone engines. But we can make more than just a redstone engine. We can make an engine that's better, but requires us to have fuel. We can craft a redstone. We made a Stirling engine. However, there's one more engine type that we can make, but that requires two things. These iron gears here, as well as iron ingots, which we used up. We still need iron for that. And of course, we also need... where is the last one? Of course, we also need... Where did I put the cacti? Ah, here we go. We also need this, which is why we got it previous stream. And for everybody's sake, I'm gonna put it on the small island that we have over here. And not where the lava pit is. I'm giving this island a purpose. You will be known as Cactus Island. Oh, that one's placed wrong. Gonna have to do this. You know all those transport pipes that we have? This requires both those pipes as well as the cacti that we have. And without either one of them, we can't use the upgraded third engine. Luckily, we don't need as many of them. But this requires us to have gears. And we kind of used up most of the gears on making the cord in the first place. Luckily, we can make a gear cast. And a bunch of iron blocks. You can never have too much iron, and of course... And of course we will not go over there, because we need this iron for something else. Now that we've got some gears, it's time to showcase why we needed gears. We have combustion engines. And to showcase the three engines all next to each other, let's do that. So the redstone engine just needs redstone power. The Stirling engine needs some kind of fuel substance here, so we can use wood right here. This will be important for another time. And the combustion engine is powered with fluids instead of fuel, though you can use a lava bucket on a Stirling engine. I don't find it to be that useful. Now then, with the last 20 minutes that we have left, actually 15, not 20, because we're already at 9, let us look at these Stirling engines here. And forget the redstone. Because I'm completely that much of a fool. I swear I saw something else happen. I want to check the YouTube stream to see if it's still up and healthy. Yep, it's still up and healthy, that's for sure. We got too many things in here, we're gonna have to put the pistons away as well as the table. We need the redstone for redstone purposes. Do we have chests in here somewhere? Or am I gonna have to make more? Got 9. I don't think that's an over-exaggeration. Of course we'll be short by 1. Let's start with iron chests for now. So, this will be pretty disorganized. But what I want to showcase is the Stirling engines in action. Or more specifically, showcase why the redstone engine cannot be used. So if I take these out for a moment... Oh, yeah. And put down the redstone engines. Doesn't matter how many of these I use, this will not power it. I've got 3 of these here. I've tried it with 4, it does not work. But these golden transport pipes are why we have this here. This will be a little bit primitive, but I don't have a good way of doing this at the moment. So for now, this is like a simple method of transporting stuff. And you'll see these redstone engines will never be able to power this. Which is why we need at least Stirling engines to power this. What you're about to see is a prime example of why we need this. And while that's going on, I will go back and get some coal blocks. Yep, coal blocks are pretty useful for this. Can I make them using charcoal, though? Be nice to not... nope. It actually has to be out of coal. I'll take the charcoal with us so I can showcase the charcoal, you know, being used. And do you see what's going on over here? As you can see, this is pretty slow, even for the standards here. The setup I have here randomizes which one it's going to appear in. So you might have dirt that goes this way. We'll use the charcoal up while we can. But the coal blocks will be far more useful. And while that's going on, I want to create one more thing because I hope we have spider eyes. Because it's going to require spider eyes. If not, we're going to have to go out and kill a spider. Or 2. Or perhaps too many spiders to count because who knows exactly if the spiders are going to drop anything. We have a bone. We got gunpowder. We got rotten flesh, but we have no spider eyes. Well, that's not going to be a problem. I eventually wanted to show this off. So, a method I had of protecting these villagers was using these stone walls. Using the fence right here. And then doing the same here. As you can see, the villagers will quickly go inside. And we will do this too, because I don't have a way of getting spiders right now. And I definitely don't have the room for any of that. So I'll just have to leave a bunch of this behind. These two chests will not have everything needed. Well, that's unfortunate. Just tell me we have enough room to at least make one more iron chest. I at least want to place one of these down to put the Tinker's Construct and Buildcraft stuff in together. So we'll do that. Which means taking all of these out. Not the cobblestone wall. These transport pipes are gonna have to stay in here for now. Oh, and I have two of these books here. So I can turn this into Diary of a Tinkerer. Which we'll get to that eventually. Put these both in here. The seared bricks and everything, these can both go in too. Don't ask about the villagers' noses over there. It's another mod that I have installed. Let's look at the progress we have in the quarry so far. As you can see, it hasn't done much, but that's because it has 2 Stirling engines. The job can be done faster with 3. But I've already put away everything. It's quite slow, but we can speed this up with a 3rd Stirling engine. Yeah, let the last few minutes showcase this off. Yeah, we'll need... Actually, we don't need the levers. Just need another Stirling engine, and I can show this off. Before we end off, at least want to show that having another Stirling engine will help in situations where it might be a little slow. As you can see, it's a little faster now that we have everything. Now that we have 3. But I think with that, I will just finally... I think we'll finally end this off. So, yeah. Yeah. I think it's safe to say that this was pretty successful, but I'm getting a little tired, and I'll say this for the YouTube side first. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a thumbs up so you don't miss out. Well, yeah, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos, streams, shorts, or anything else I make. And with that, I will see you all for the next stream, which will most likely be on Wednesday. And hopefully by next week, we'll also have the 10th anniversary stream as well. Well, the 10th anniversary of the channel. Until then, see ya.